Welcome back, everyone. I am Candace and we're back with another manifesting video. On my channel, I basically tell you guys the easiest, fastest, most low effort ways to manifest so that you're not stressed out and you actually get what you want. So I, excuse me, I do have some resources at the links below, including a free 3-day manifesting challenge that will kind of just help you jumpstart getting anything that you want going for your life. It's a pretty general challenge. It just kind of targets anything at all that you could possibly think of. So take a look. Like I said, it's free. And then we have other things down there as well. But for today's video, we're talking about how to make your affirmations more powerful in order to be able to manifest like super quickly. Okay, so my channel, I pretty much am all about affirmations, visualization, sometimes repetition, but affirmations are literally the key to fast manifesting. The reason why, and I've talked about this like on TikTok or Instagram before, the reason why is because whatever you see reflected in your physical reality is simply a manifestation. It's like a physical manifestation of what is going on in your inner reality, your mental reality, okay? So, excuse me, guys, I got some allergy stuff going on. So, your thoughts are the first things that inform what's going on in your life. Your thoughts, your thought patterns, like what do they say? You have like 60,000 thoughts in a day, right? Like all of them going through your mind, inform your beliefs, which inform your attitudes and your behaviors, which then reflect back at you. They create your experiences, which reflect back at you in your physical reality. If you're a follower of the law of assumption and things like that, you understand all these concepts, like everyone is you pushed out, blah, 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 blah. But whenever you're having something that you want to change or something that you want to be different or something that you want to pull into your life, your first and easiest like plan of attack is to change your thoughts. We all know that it can be very difficult to change our belief systems like that because they have been ingrained in us since birth, from our families, from like, the environmental circumstances around us. But your thoughts are the simplest, most susceptible things to change that you have, which is why affirmations are so powerful, because the constant repetition of the thoughts that you want to take on into your mind is going to embed them into your subconscious, which is going to then inform your beliefs, inform your attitudes once you start seeing reflections of them in your life, inform your behaviors, then your experiences, and then your ultimate physical reality. Woo, okay. So that's the short version of why these affirmations even work to begin with. But the way that you can make your affirmations much more powerful is by doing this kind of like customization technique I'm going to talk to you about right now. So pretty much my life, your life, even the people I share a home with, right? We all have different attitudes and mentalities about things. So I can look at an affirmation statement and my husband can look at an affirmation statement and my mom or my kid, and they can all have a different background belief to that statement that comes up in their mind. For instance, for me, growing up and like as a young adult, I never had a problem like getting a new job. I would quit my job so fast because in my mind, I would be like, I'll just get a new one. There's no problem. I'll just get a new one. I'll go work at this fast food place. I'll go work at this shoe store, whatever. But someone else who doesn't have that kind of, thought pattern and belief system, they might be like, man, I hate this job, but I need to keep it because it's so hard to get new jobs and it's so, cumbersome to have to go through all of these interview processes, and I don't want to do any job applications. You see what I'm saying? So for me, the way that I would look at a statement like, I have the job of my dreams, I'm working at my dream job at so-and-so company, I might look at that statement and be like, oh yeah, cool, this is easy. But somebody else might look at that statement and have all of these background thoughts that pop up into their mind. Yeah, but what if I'm not good enough? What if I'm not smart enough? What if I need a degree and I don't have one? What if there's so many better applicants than me? What if the process is too long? What if they want me to drive super far to come to work and I want to work from home? Like, do you see how people can have different mindsets and mentalities around the thing that they may be trying to get? This is what's happening to everyone when they see kind of a general affirmation statement. So the way that you can make your affirmations more powerful are by not only saying an affirmation for the thing that you want, but also saying like counter affirmations for those limiting beliefs that you are telling yourself about why you can't have that thing. So limiting beliefs are real. They're a thing. It just means a belief that you have that's telling you that you can't have something that you want. For instance, if you are trying to manifest love or a relationship into your life, and right now you're not even dating anybody, you may have a belief that right now it's super hard to meet people. You don't know even where to go. You never even see anyone out that you would like. When you do see people that are interested in you, they're not really that cute. You don't even like them back. Or when you do start liking someone, they actually only want something casual. They don't want a relationship. All of these things are limiting beliefs that you are telling yourself about why you can't have what you want. The question you need to ask yourself is, why are you even allowing yourself to believe these things to begin with? And the answer to that can go deep. Sometimes it's about your past experiences. Sometimes it's about what has just been fed to you from other people that are influential in your life, like your family or even like social media people that you follow. But the ultimate goal, the bottom line, is that you have to start telling yourself the opposite of these things in order to make your affirmations super, super powerful and to magnetize the things that you do want into your life super fast. So for example, if like using this same scenario, you want a relationship, you want to find love, along with saying, I'm in a loving relationship with the person of my dreams, that's like a standard affirmation that you can use to get what you want. But along with that, to make that more powerful, like 10, 100 times, whatever you want to say, more powerful, start saying the other things that you feel are limiting you. Everywhere I go, I see tons of people that I'm interested in, that I meet. Everyone that I meet, if I want a relationship, they want a relationship with me 10 times more. I am just pursued left and right by people that want to settle down and be serious with me. That people that want to treat me the way I want to be treated. There are tons of people out here that are on my same wavelength. If you're trying to get a job, instead of just saying, I have a dream job at such and such company, or I am a such and such position at said company, like whatever your dream title or position is, start saying, it is so easy for me to get new jobs. I am literally the most qualified applicant. No matter how many people are applying with me, I am always the most qualified applicant. I always stand out in my interviews. I constantly am getting compliments on how well I interview. It doesn't matter how many people are applying. I am always at the top of the list. You have to start telling yourself the opposite. It doesn't matter about my level of education. This job requires exactly what I have. Whatever qualifications I have are exactly what are needed for the job. Start telling yourself the opposite of whatever you fear, whatever you're afraid of, whatever doubts and worries that you have. And as you are saying all of these affirmations together, then you will start to see that the obstacles you were worried about, they don't even exist. They just fall away and just aren't even an issue for you whatsoever. Not an issue whatsoever. I remember there was a company that I was applying for one time, and like the process to get in was like so hard. Like, you had to go through 2 or 3 interview panels. The online application by itself was like so ridiculous. And it was like a really, really good job with great benefits. And it was really looking like, you know what, this is just going to be too hard. And I just started telling myself, I have the perfect job. I have the perfect title. I started talking about my working conditions. Like, I'm able to work from home and do whatever I want. It's super flexible. It is so easy for me to get this job. New jobs just come easily. All the obstacles go out of my way. And I ended up getting a position at that company almost instantly through a temporary agency that I had no idea that they were connected to that company. I just put my resume in with the temp agency thinking, okay, well, while I'm looking for like a real job, maybe they can give me something, you know, in the meantime. And it just so happened that they were hiring a temp position. It was only 2 months at this particular company. And guess what happened? I went in, I took it. I started in like a week and a half because it was temp to fill. They needed somebody ASAP. I started in like a week and a half, bypassed all of that crazy nonsense. I didn't have to do all these interview panels. I didn't even have to do a resume. I mean, I didn't have to give them a resume. I didn't have to do anything. on their particular job site because it was all with the temp agency. And after 2 months, guess what? They hired me on permanently. And I was literally the easiest way possible for me to get into this company was how I got in. Like so crazy. So again, stop letting yourself believe all of these like limiting factors and scenarios that you're literally just making up in your mind. You're literally making them up. You're not on these hiring boards. Who told you how many applicants there were, that there were too many? Who told you that you're like the worst of the worst? Who told you that there's no one out here looking for you when you're looking for them? Like, who told you these things? Nobody. You're making them up in your mind. And just like you choose to think and believe those thoughts, you also have the power to choose the opposite. And once you start consciously choosing to think and believe the opposite, and to think and believe that what you want is coming, you will see how rapidly these affirmations start to work for you and bring things into your life. All right, guys, coaching is open. If you guys need any additional help, check out the links in the bio. I will see you tomorrow.